When enthusiasts think of cannabis culture, one name stands above the rest, a name that's synonymous with cannabis, comedy, and advocacy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Tommy Chong, an influential Canadian best-selling author, Grammy Award-winning comedian, actor, musician, and a true legend in the big wide world of cannabis. Tommy Chong was born on Victoria Day, May 24, 1938, in Edmonton, Alberta. His family later moved to a conservative neighborhood in Calgary that he nicknamed the Dog Patch. By the early 1960s, Chong was playing guitar for a Calgary soul group called The Shades. He discovered that music could get you laid, even if you were a scrawny, long-haired, geeky-looking guy like me. He fell in love with jazz and blues music while he was in high school, and at the age of 17 when he smoked his first joint. That changed my life. I smoked a little bit of the joint, got high, listened to a Lenny Bruce record, and then about a week later, I ended up quitting school and I became a blues musician. In the early 1960s, Tommy moved to Vancouver, where he ended up playing in a Motown band called Bobby Taylor and the Vancouvers, where they had a top 30 hit single, Does Your Mama Know About Me? Tommy continued to smoke marijuana even though local authorities were cracking down on drug use and arresting people en masse who broke the law. Chong managed to avoid arrest and kept smoking because to him, weed was more than a psychedelic drug. He believed in the drug's healing powers. He says he found cannabis helped him creatively with his music. It was in Vancouver where Chong met his future comedy partner Cheech Marin. But it was not laughs that brought them together. It was music. Chong and Cheech started a band but soon realized that it was their opening dialogue that drew the crowd's cheers, not their music. So the pair changed their act to a comedy routine in the late 60s and began performing at a Vancouver strip club called the Shanghai Junk. Their brand of comedy was considered counterculture by many experts, as the pair focused mainly on drug use and the effects of weed on people's behavior. Over the next few years, their popularity continued to grow, and in 1971, the comedy duo recorded their first album, Cheech and Chong. It peaked at number 28 on the Billboard 200. They reached the biggest audience yet in 1978 with the release of their first Hollywood feature film, Up in Smoke, a movie that many credit with establishing the stoner comedy genre.
Talk it out, man. Kinda grabs you by the boo-boo, don't it?
Hey, man.
What?
What? Oh. What's in this shit, man?
Mostly Maui Wowie, man.
Yeah?
But it's got some Labrador in it.
What's Labrador?
It's dog shit.
What?
Yeah, my dog ate my stash, man. I had it on the table and the little motherfucker ate it, man.
Yeah?
So I had to follow him around the little baggie for 3 days before I got it back. It really blew the dog's mind.
You mean we're smoking dog shit, man?
It has been over 40 years since Up in Smoke was released, and Chong has maintained his advocacy for pot. He even claims cannabis has helped him beat cancer twice. Cheech and Chong has earned 6 Grammy nominations, taking one home in 1973 with Los Cochinos. In 2003, Tommy Chong became entangled in 2 investigations in the United States, which led him to facing charges related to the sale of drug paraphernalia. The documentary, aka Tommy Chong, was directed by filmmaker Josh Gilbert, and it chronicled the legal battle and prison sentence Tommy faced during those tumultuous times. His book, The I-Chong, Meditations from the Joint, went on to become a bestseller by shedding light on his personal experiences with the criminal justice system. Tommy has shared his passion for cannabis with many notable legends, like Willie Nelson, Snoop Dogg, and even Arnold Schwarzenegger, establishing friendships that have transcended several generations and genres. Tommy went on to launch his own line of personally selected cannabis products under the Tommy Chong's Cannabis brand, and a duo brand with his partner Cheech Marin, Cheech and Chong's Cannabis. If that wasn't enough, he also teamed up with Atlantic Cultivation in St. John's, Newfoundland to produce Tommy's Craft here in Canada. Today, Tommy continues the fight, advocating for the incredible healing benefits of cannabis, crediting the plant for allowing him to continue to enjoy a healthy and active lifestyle. And so, we'd like to take a moment to say thank you to a true legend, a man who used his own brand of humor to build an international following and help share this plant with the world. Please welcome to the stage Grow Up's Legend of Cannabis Award recipient, Tommy Chong.